back.
Beep 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 beep. Tomorrow's the date of the arrangement with your fiance. I'll be okay though. The state my father is in has put that on hold for the time being. Woo! We accomplished one of our goals. That doesn't mean my marriage has been called off though. My father agreed to do so in that other world, but I'm not so sure now, given his current condition. So that too will be on hold until the change of heart. Well, sounds to me like we're totally in the clear. Yes, and it's all thanks to you guys.
Everything should work out well if Okumura has a change of heart. Assuming it happens like it always does. We should be seeing some results soon.
Oh, we'll see results. Nice. Good thing I didn't choose her. Hoya or Hifumi? Real tough. What? What's this? Yoshida? It's Monday. What's going on here?
I'll just add this.
I'll just add this. What did I do with it? You want
Everyone. Good evening.
Do I have stuff?
Yo.
Yo.
Okay. You should be grateful. Oh, that's a very serious expression. Take your time and look around. All right. Sounds good.
Compare?
Back in my day,
I have
whipping
money.
around a butterfly knife with one hand was the thing to do. But it seems like that's no longer the case.
Now you need a mega knife.
Come again.
Is it just Oya? Is she even here? Oh yeah, I have to do that. Chicks.
I'll ask you again some other time.
So yeah, let's go to... Wait, is Oya even up?
Oh, honey.
Hey! Oh yeah?
Oh yeah? She's a Pokemon. Let's go there immediately. Thank you very much. I intend to take a brisk walk. I was thinking of going to the Sky Tree. I'll send you a map. I hope you'll come. I've been there before.
Actually,
This is it. The digital version of the weekly magazine. My father's deteriorating health and that he's bedridden. The fact that my mother primarily supports us. They even reported that my mother works at a nightclub. Which is not untrue. But was it really necessary for them to write about all this? Capitalizing on my family's private matters is just cruel. My father's troubles have nothing to do with my skills as a shogi player. My mother was furious when she read the article. She said it'll hurt her career and that she'll never forgive whoever wrote it. My father didn't say anything. He just sat there listening to her, but he looked troubled. My mother told me that we'd be able to easily quell these rumors if I were to become more famous. So now she's even more insistent on having me do more TV and magazine interviews than before. The media is scary. I feel the same way. All this gossip and talk of me being an idol has nothing to do with me being a shogi player. I always believed that if I worked hard as a shogi player, I'd be able to support us. But I never expected such a destructive article would be written about me and my family. Honestly, nothing good will come from being treated like an idol. People say I'm all looks and no skills. They're annoyed that I'm in the press all the time. Terrible things have been said about me, suggesting I would do not anything to become popular. I'm even starting to be shunned in the shogi world. That's why my senior acted that way toward me. The real reason I practice in the church is that no one wants to play with me. My father used to practice with me from his sickbed, but his illness has made that impossible. Maybe I should stop playing shogi and just get a job. That way my family won't get hurt again. Do what you love. Do what I love. I love shogi. I don't want to quit. Yes, you're right. You understand my true feelings. At the end of the day, I love shogi. I'd never be able to give it up. I was just confused because of that article and how my senior treated me. However, I think I can see my next move thanks to you. You're helping me realize a lot about myself outside of shogi. Yeah.
All right.
Let's return to the church and play a match. That article has left me somewhat irritated. I'm going to use my secret move, the Eternal Abyss Yagura Gate, and turn the board into hell. Well, would you care to face me in a match?
Until next time.
Beep, 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 beep. Hello, this is Hifumi. Thank you so much for accompanying me today. I needed a distraction. Trying to solve this on my own, I felt caught in a vicious cycle, but you helped me find a new path. You might make a fine priest yourself, considering how good a listener you are. I mean, confess your sins, my child. Well, that wasn't expected. You got me, I suppose. You really are a strange individual. I was supposed to be your teacher, but somehow the tables have turned. I'm the one learning from you. I would love to keep learning from you. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you at the church. Oh, how the turned tables turned. I've been waiting for this. It's showtime. Sorry for messaging you all this early in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference.
I guess Okumura finally had his change of heart. That has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders.
For real? Congrats. When is that going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. I wonder if he'll talk about the mental shutdowns. Where shall we watch it? Why don't we get together beforehand? Something on your mind? I don't really have a reason for meeting up, but it still might prove beneficial. Anyway, how does the Shujin Academy rooftop sound? I actually happen to have some business up there. Sounds good to me. It's been ages since I was last there. Wait, school? Futaba, make sure you come in through the front entrance. See you all there after school.
Wait, where's Yusuke?
I was about to say, what about Yusuke?
He's still asleep at this point. He's definitely going to be late for school.
One week left until exams. You'll have no problems if you have been studying regularly
just
this
remembered.
semester. That aside, Okumura Foods has been a hot topic lately. This much media coverage must be worth at least 10 million yen. At first, I even thought that all this outcry was just some kind of elaborate marketing campaign. I guess it's given them too much of a bad image to be that, though. Advertising and public image are more important than anything else for a corporation. Are you familiar with the psychological tests using these images? The idea is to give the two shapes name appropriate to their appearance.
You.
Splat. Spike. People were asked to name one of these shapes Boba and the other Kiki. Which name was most commonly described to shape B? Boba.
This is it.
Yes.
That's correct. Most people name the B Boba and the A Kiki. Sharp sounds like K and T are linked to a spiky image. According to one theory, the sounds and shapes are processed in the same area of the brain. Furthermore, this sense is the same worldwide. No matter the language, the result is the same. Phonetics.
Nice going!
Dun-ba-dun-ba-bum. The product's name impresses an image on people before they even use or buy it. Big Bang Burger exemplifies this. The voice consonants and short syllables leave a strong imprint. Although with the news these days, it may also evoke the image of the strong pressing of the weak. Even the teachers have their eyes on Okumura. Well, he should be having a change of heart, so there's nothing to be worried about. Okay.
All
Yeah?
right, that's it for today.
What's this?
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
You don't get anything, Cat.
Hey, can I speak with you for a moment?
Oh, sure.
So about Dr. Maruki's counseling. You've already gone to see him, right?
No.
That's not really something you should tell me straight to my face. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon. The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling. Be sure to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself. Okay?
I give you a warning. Hey, you should probably visit Maruki. You're running out of time.
Counseling, eh? But anyway, let's go get lunch. Bring on the bread.
Senpai, so nice to see you.
Hey, Kasumi. How have you been?
I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai?
Not with you.
If it's all right with you.
No.
Would you mind eating together?
No. Good idea.
How nice to see you two together.
All the royal characters coming together for lunch.
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Are you sure? Well, maybe I will tag along then. Is that your lunch, Yoshizawa-san?
She's a growing lady.
That doesn't really...
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat.
What's with the anger face?
From my point of view, it's your two lunches that are the issue here. If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Touche.
Touche. And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know, you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Did something happen to you?
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I had worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or, more like, a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
You better be grateful.
Stand up to your problems, eh? You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food.
Itadakimasu.
I forgot. I have PE next. I should get going. Please excuse me.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day. I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
Anything's possible.
I was just joking.
I wasn't.
Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well. See you around.
Why is there just fountains over there? Or faucets? I wonder. Is that for hoses? The sprinklers? You want to meet up on the Rooftop after school, yeah? Rooftop? What is this about? Oh yeah, you weren't there. I mean you weren't. That's not how text. Whatever. Can you come to our school rooftop after your classes today? I don't quite understand what's going on, but sure. It's horror at school. I'm headed over now. Things were a little hectic this morning. I'll be there before class ends today. That reminds me, your flower bed is on the rooftop. Flower bed? That's right. The season is good, and I'm thinking of transplanting them sometime soon. Flowers are an excellent hobby. I will gladly assist you. We'll help too. Really? Thanks. Alright, I'll see you all after school.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru.
Why do they always do this stuff? Every anime, it's just like, don't use formalities, please. Just call me by my name.
The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
Excuse me?
All I did was add some, how do I put it? Aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it.
Why don't we plant you, Mona?
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Get them vitamin D's.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
Oh, yes.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough. How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it? Well then, how about a night party? At Destinyland?
What? Haru's the Disney girl?
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams? It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She got that. No.
You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
True.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park? Even just for one night, the price is insane!
Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
In that case, let's do this.
That's very conspicuous.
We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
For real? Seems like we'll be having our celebration at Destinyland tonight. Mickey
That
Mouse.
was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here. We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams. Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
Take a seat.
It's
Haru.
beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady On, this view is
Eh.
not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
He said something like that.
True. Fighting brings you closer.
That's a good way of putting it. I wonder if that has to do with where we are.
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well, but given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
What?
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing!
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it. Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
Seriously?
That party will be for me!
What?
Still, how do I put this?
I feel uneasy.
I met Mona-chan.
Oh,
I
never
got to
mind.
know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly?
True.
It's actually a bit frightening.
Uh-oh.
You worry too much. I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Grab
Oh,
your
perfect
phones,
timing.
everyone. Ugh, we really couldn't get a TV with all this stuff?
Father,
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
True.
Yes,
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
about that. I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
What's he gonna
here
say?
it comes. Okuma is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
It's
I
black blood.
Okumura-san?
He's a demon. www.
Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all.
Don't tell me. Mona-chan, what's going on?
No, that's impossible.
Nah, my
I
bad.
know that myself. We made sure we just took the treasure too.
I should call home. This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
Alright, Ryuji, calm down.
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
Chase after her, someone.
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later.
Later, no,
Today?
now.
I think we should all return home.
Yeah, actually, we need to head back.
It's been a while. What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis, but perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer.
Wait, what?
And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
Yes.
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
Sai-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
My next boss, please. Did you see the news? Is he really dead? Did you see? He collapsed during the interviews. This is serious. This is terrorism. Well, that was disturbing. That was gruesome. Wish they'd put some sort of warning on the video. His face. Holy shit. They said President Okumura died. Big bang indeed. LOL. Someone explain this, please. Explain this now. That was fucked up. Really? Wow. You're right. I just saw a news report about it. Was he sick or something? Beep 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 beep. So about Haru's dad, the news said it was a cardiac arrest. There's a chance he'll pull through, right? I hate to say this, but usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is a confirmation of death. No, Haru, why is this happening? Can someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? I don't know. I suppose it's possible that the shock could kill a person. Haru did mention how her father wasn't in the best of health, but for him to just up and die, this has gotta be some kind of joke. Are we responsible for his death? But I thought it was supposed to be all fine as long as we didn't kill their shadow. Ain't that what you said, Morgana?
It should have been okay. It should have been.
Why did this happen? We did everything the same as always too. In any case, let's compose ourselves for now. We need to act normally in public, but keep Haru in our minds.
Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out?
We disband the Phantom Thieves. Haru's gonna be fine, right?
Nice.
I haven't heard anything from Haru. I'm getting worried. You haven't heard anything.
I should
You're
write
not the one
something.
with the phone. Anyway, that's the way things goes, huh? We'll see what happens next. Tomorrow. Because I ain't done for now. Okumura. Big Bang. Indeed. LOL. What a comment, man. Stay classy, internet. Bye bye.